Welcome back to the Dale Wiley Show. Today we're doing a short track called 5 Minutes to Prepare 5 Minutes on the Air. My friend Bryan Harmon is with me today, and if you're the kind of person that maybe doesn't know something about sports but would like to say a little bit here or there in front of the water cooler, we have this weekend's hot takes for you. So here you go and enjoy 5 minutes to prepare 5 minutes on the air. Okay, well, Bryan, today I want to talk on 5 minutes to prepare 5 minutes on the air. Let's talk about if somebody's at the water cooler and they don't know much about sports, but they want to join in the conversation and know a little bit, what things should they know?
Well, I'd say looking at NFL playoffs, you need to know things like history of teams. Know that the Kansas City Chiefs of this area haven't won a playoff game in 20-some years.
You definitely be able to say they haven't won a playoff game since Joe Montana. And say that incredulously. They haven't won a playoff game since Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, yeah. Maybe even Joe freaking Montana.
That's right. Yeah, consider that. Say it while you're kind of, putting your hand down on something. I mean, you give it some emphasis.
Yeah.
So what about Houston? What should they say there? What I would say is, man, they might be good if they had a quarterback.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be a good one?
I think it would be a great one because off the top of my head, I can't remember the name of their quarterback right now.
Right.
I'm a football fan, so.
It's Bryan Hoyer.
Brian Hoyer. Okay.
So since he has your name and your last initial, I think you should.
There we go. Yeah. And he was the one that got ran out of town, so Johnny Manziel could be a star in Cleveland.
That's exactly right. Now, we definitely need to be able to say something about Johnny Manziel at this point. So we should say that Johnny Manziel is kind of a little twerp or a big twerp, but he's little, so he's a little twerp.
Right.
And he was a star in college, and he thinks he's a star at anything, although now he's kind of getting to that Charlie Sheen moment in his life. So evidently, Johnny may have gone to Las Vegas last week, partied out there in a blonde wig, and had everyone call him Billy.
Yeah.
Apparently showing up drunk. And despite the fact that he really hasn't done anything in the NFL, he appears to, for some reason, be a big deal, say, when we want to express our disapproval about him.
I would just say he's a perfect fit for Cleveland because, Cleveland sports, Johnny Manziel, they think they're a big deal, and they're really not.
Well, there we go. And we need to also bring up the other bit of information that could be very helpful, and that is who did Cleveland's football team decide to hire this week?
Oh, yes, baseball executive.
That's exactly right. The football team, the NFL team hired a baseball guy, and I think that if you want to, you could get bonus points for saying, say it with me. The football team hired a baseball guy. So is there anything else they need to know? What do they need to know about Pittsburgh?
Well, Pittsburgh is historically a great franchise. And
we liked them in the 70s. They didn't have a rapist at quarterback then.
That's true.
And then Cincinnati is the other team this week. And Cincinnati has a good quarterback who kind of looks like Opie from the Andy Griffith Show, but he's out.
But he also kind of looks like Richie Cunningham from Happy Days.
Well, yeah, it's kind of funny how they look alike, and the director of Toon, he kind of looks like him too.
But yeah, that's true. Yeah, he kind of resembles all those guys.
And so what do they need to say about Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, they know how to get there. They just don't know what to do when they get there.
Oh, that's a perfect one. We've basically given them what they need. There you go. You're all set up for just enough knowledge for this weekend. Thanks to 5 minutes to prepare 5 minutes on the air.